we get to cut my OB out of it completely. I am feeling worse and worse. So I'm gonna give an update right now. This lovely concoction. Also, I feel like I'm losing weight. Today is the day of our anatomy scan. Super excited, but also a little bit nerve-wracking because this is either the point that we switch over to my midwife completely, or who knows. With Israel's anatomy scan, they found some things that they didn't like, and from then on I was high risk and yada yada yada. So I'm praying that everything looks good and we do not have to stay with my OB. Here is a 19-week bump date. We're getting ready to go. I need to get Israel dressed. Hi, baby. We are not allowed to record in ultrasounds. They don't allow it at all. So we'll see if we can get any footage. I really hope we can. Like I said, I'm nervous, but also excited. We'll get to confirm if it's actually a girl or not. I know a lot of people find out at the 20-week scan that the blood test or whatever was wrong, so I am a little bit nervous. I just need to pray, calm my anxiety a little bit. And we didn't do any of the 12-week blood work that would tell you if your baby is chromosomally normal or not. So we're really going into this super blind. And then right after our scan, we are headed to the Tri-Cities to celebrate Israel's 2nd birthday. We're celebrating it a month early because a ton of family is in town, so we'll vlog a little bit of that this weekend. I never ended up updating you guys on our 20-week scan, so I thought I'd do that right now. So we went in and it was actually really short. I feel like it was a lot shorter than any of Israel's scans were.
I have to agree.
It was like,
it's like they knew something right from the start that something with Israel was quote unquote wrong, you know?
So she looks perfect. She's measuring great. She had the hiccups during the ultrasound, which was cute. She's already head down, which Israel was already head down at 20 weeks as well. So I'm just praying that she stays that way. I feel like that's the reason why my pelvis hurts so much, because my babies go head down so quickly on that they're already in my cervix. Like, she was trying to get her to move her head out of my cervix basically, because she needed to measure my cervix, and she also needed to make sure that my placenta wasn't too close to my cervix as well, because I have an anterior placenta. So she ended up having to do a vaginal ultrasound as well, just to make sure that the length of my cervix was good and that my placenta was not too close. And both of those things were good. Baby girl is 12-ish ounces right now, which is average. My OB said she's like in the 84th percentile, which I feel like Israel was already way behind. I can't.
I feel like Israel's in like the 10th or 11th percentile of the 20-week scan. I
don't remember what he was at the 20-week scan. All I know is that at every scan after that,
it went down.
It went down and down and down and down.
The 1 percentile.
Yeah, until he was in like the 1 to 3 percentile, and then that's when they're like, okay, we're gonna induce you. But going into it this time, we knew that if they told us the baby was small, it wasn't gonna be an issue, because maybe I just make small babies. But for now, she's average. What else did they say?
Nothing. They literally said that she's perfect.
They basically just said she's perfect. She's still a girl.
We'll get you in every 4 weeks.
So
sign our contract.
Right. Since she was head down, we weren't able to get that great of pictures. This one's probably the best profile. Basically, now what I have to do is call my OB and let them know that we're switching over to my midwife completely. We've been waiting for this appointment to determine if I can switch over to my home birth midwife completely. And since baby girl is looking perfect, we get to cut my OB out of it completely. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on that appointment. Everything went beautifully. and I'm praying that it continues to go beautifully. Whoa, baby. But today we are celebrating Israel's 2nd birthday a month early. So we'll vlog some of that, and we'll just put this all together in one little vlog. Basically,
we had an eventful weekend.
Israel's party got canceled the day of because my mom tested positive for COVID. I started getting symptoms yesterday, and so I took a test and it came back negative. We just got the at-home ones, but I feel worse today, and I still tested negative again, but I'm gonna take another test in a few days if my symptoms worsen. I don't know if my body's just doing a really good job at fighting it off, because I've been in a COVID house since Thursday. Today's Sunday, so for several days, and I'm having symptoms. Like, I have it. Aidan is starting to get small symptoms, so.
Not really.
You said you had a scratchy throat.
Just a scratchy throat, but that's it. I don't have no body aches, no headache.
Either.
I have no cough, and you have a ginormous cough.
I don't have a giant cough, I just have like a cough. So unfortunately we had to reschedule Israel's birthday party to next month, which is fine. Well, Israel pulled out the camera, so might as well just do a quick update. I am feeling worse and worse. Probably like 30 minutes into our drive home, I started feeling pretty achy, and now I have the chills. That's another symptom, so I'm guessing that the fever is on its way. We are gonna put Israel down here pretty soon, and then I'm going to take an Epsom salt bath. I am doing a paid sponsorship this week with a really awesome supplement company. I'm doing a video for them on TikTok, and it just so happens that I picked out a ton of immunity stuff, literally everything that you need for
Perfect
COVID
timing.
And it showed up. Yeah, so I just have to ask my midwife about quercetin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Quercetin? Quercetin? I don't know.
Ooh, baby.
A lot of people on Instagram have told me to take it. I just don't know if it's safe for pregnancy. Oh, but I am not feeling that great, so this is turning into a COVID diaries. I just don't want Israel to get it, and I don't want me to like end up in the hospital. So like, I'm fine with it blowing through our family. I just don't want Israel to get sick. Or Aidan. I would love if Aidan didn't get sick, of course. I have not been the best at updating you guys on this vlog of being pregnant with COVID. So I'm gonna give an update right now. What day is this for me? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. This is like day 4 of symptoms for me. I have a very mild case, but it still sucks. My biggest symptom right now is like my sinus is burning. It feels like I got water up my nose, and it's just like burning, and then my eyes water. Aidan, he had a really high fever. He got a fever up to like 104. And then all yesterday his fever was like 101, 102, and then it finally broke last night. Israel was being totally himself until this morning. He woke up with a fever as well. His fever was 102, and then it went down to 101, and then it broke at like 10 a.m. and he was back down to 98, and then it's been kind of like up and down ever since. Just like low grade fever. He's acting himself, he has an appetite, he's been drinking a ton of electrolyte. I can tell that he doesn't feel good, but he's still like rallying. Aidan went and got tested today at Walgreens for his work. I did an at-home test. Did I do this yesterday? Yes, and it's very positive. We already knew that it was gonna be positive, but I just wanted, you know, confirmation to make sure. But yeah, my mom has it really bad. She ended up in the ER today. They put her on IV fluids and sent her home, so I'm just praying that she doesn't end up back in the ER. I look like a mess, you guys. But I thought that I would show you guys what I'm doing to try and help boost my immune system and help heal from COVID, because when you are pregnant, there's really not much that you can take. All of these things have been cleared by my midwife. The dosage has been cleared by my midwife. I'm just sharing what is working for me. Like I said, I've had a very, very mild case of it, thank goodness. I'm very thankful for that. So first things first, I am taking mainly all liquid vitamins from Global Healing, and they're an all organic brand. It's really funny. I'm actually doing some sponsored content with them on TikTok this week, and they had me pick out like what products I wanted, and I ended up getting everything that we needed for COVID. And then we end up with COVID. I just thought it was crazy. So I am so thankful for the sponsorship, because what I'm sponsoring actually has nothing to do with COVID or like immune boosting stuff really, but I ended up picking out a ton more product that is literally for COVID. I do have a discount code with them. It's Kurin 10 for 10% off. Like I said, it's all organic. So first I am taking liquid zinc. I also have Israel on this. Of course, he's taking a smaller dosage than I am. Next, I am taking liquid vitamin C. I also have Israel on this as well. And then the next thing that I'm taking is elderberry. And then on top of that, I'm taking vitamin D3. This one is unopened because I'm going through a bottle that I got from my chiropractor right now. So that is what I'm taking from Global Healing. If I was not pregnant, I would be taking this quercetin. Apparently, like, this is the poor man's high, I don't even know how to say that word, and I probably shouldn't because I don't want to get censored, but the medication that apparently heals COVID. This is like the poor man's version, and everyone was telling me to take this stuff, but my midwife said that there's not enough studies that say it's safe. Like 50% of the studies say it's safe and 50% of them say do not take it while pregnant, so she doesn't want me to chance it. But if you're not pregnant, this is a really, really good thing to take. I just wanted to share that brand with you guys, let you know that I do have a discount code, Kurin10. Stock up on all of the COVID essentials because the Delta variant is running rampant right now, and I'm 99% sure that is what we got. I think we have the Delta variant, and these have been really helping me. I have one more thing that I'll show you that I've been taking that was recommended by my midwife. Like I said, all of these things are natural. You can get them approved by your doctor. This is just what I'm doing, but I do like to share what I'm taking just because I am more like on the holistic side, and especially being pregnant, there's not much I can take medication wise. All right, this lovely concoction. This is what was recommended by my midwife. Stop! This is what was recommended by my midwife, and this is basically just onions, ginger, garlic, and sugar. I can link the recipe for you guys down below if you're interested, but basically you just layer them together in a mason jar, add sugar, it turns into a syrup. It's good for 6 months in your fridge. Babe, can you clean them up, please? And it's good for all sorts of sicknesses, so not just COVID. You're supposed to take about 3 tablespoons of this a day, but just don't take it on an empty stomach like Aidan did because it made him sick, so just be careful.
It made me sick.
Yes, it made you sick.
I immediately vomited.
I'm losing my sense of smell because I cannot smell this right now.
Still smells like onions. I can smell from here.
I can't. I haven't taken any today, so I am going to.
You know what it reminds me of?
Take some right now. What?
It reminds me of the sundae from SpongeBob that he makes out of the leftover stuff in his pantry. He gets really bad breath from.
Oh yeah. So yesterday I had all of my sense of taste and smell, and to me this does not taste gross. It literally just tastes like sugar, a little bit of ginger. So cheers. Rebecca did say take this if you can stomach it, so I don't know if she knew that this can make you sick. Also, I feel like I'm losing weight. Like my bump does not look that big to me. Does it look normal?
Yes.
Or does it look smaller?
No, you look massive.
I feel like I'm losing weight from this COVID. Like, my belly isn't as big as it was. Maybe I'm just like losing my bloat that I had because I haven't been eating as much. But I've been like kind of worried, and our scale is broken. We need more batteries in it. So I haven't been able to check my weight to see if I've lost any weight. All right, guys, so it has officially been a little over 2 weeks since we first tested positive for COVID. Aidan is back at work now. We are all doing well. Israel is doing great. He probably beat the virus in 3-ish days. He did awesome. I still have a little bit of congestion lingering, but besides that, I feel like 100% back to normal. Aidan is doing really well too. He just has canker sores in his throat that are still bothering him, but other than that, we are doing well. So I thought I'd go ahead and end this video so I can edit it and get it up for you guys. I know it's been 3 weeks since we posted, but like we ended up getting COVID. So I am 23 weeks pregnant tomorrow, which is super exciting. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to subscribe and follow along. We have a lot of fun videos coming up in the future with baby girl. You guys are loved, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.